Welcome back, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Currently, the Saints in control of the football as we resume the action in quarter number 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down at the 50.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll sit. Down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Complete to Alvin Kamara.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, McLaurin, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Johnson, incomplete. Brings up 2nd
to throw again. McLaurin. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, McLaurin. And it's caught by Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's got it. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun, McLaurin.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
7, Vikings 6.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Saints to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They start the second half with Kamara, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And the Saints first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
To Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Well, listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. This one brought in by Jefferson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Taken down at the
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter.
4th down and 1.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going to run with Madison again. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
At the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. McClure. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Alexander.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
They all understand that even after that loss on 1st.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it with Madison. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down, Saints.
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Umpire there through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
It's a gain of 14 and brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 6. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete. It's
one of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans.
touchdown, New Orleans.
Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
At their own 31-yard line.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, McClure. He's going to flip it around here to his running back. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Well, caught there by Osborne. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 33. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Operating from the gun. McClure, complete. Jefferson the target. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Madison. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another carry now for Madison. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run it with Madison. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Tackle made at the 5.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Touchdown.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
At their own 25-yard line.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down 21-14. And time, a huge factor. They've got to travel the full 75 yards. And time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. And they don't get the reception. Incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
It's a gain of
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, McClure. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical.
today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. On first down, Stafford here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Throwing again. Stafford. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Fair catch called for him, May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching your partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
Stafford able to get this complete to Swift, his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They find Swift out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now Stafford. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Number 19.
Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Throwing on first down. McLaurin. That's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
That's good.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball down because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
4 yards.
On 1st and 10. McClure, pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step in, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
He goes right back to Jefferson. This one complete. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. His pass caught at the 4. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is good. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, here's Swift. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming out.
3rd down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, McClure. Wide open receiver, complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down. McClure. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
And the 17-yard line.
We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Going on the ground with Madison. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, Mike, they give him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Number 81. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it first and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Johnson with a complete. Over the middle. So third and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Some simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, and mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball.
And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He continues to deliver first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. From the gun, McClure. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. Just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Detroit.
They run out of the gun with Swift. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Defense.
Fancy there from his right linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Stafford throwing on target to Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
To Marvin Jones.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and a lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Swift, the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It's a pickup of 6.
Michael Pierce. It's a gain of 6. And the Lions first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10. Stafford looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings' 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Wide open receiver, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there at 22. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line.
Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Herb Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. He got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
So
line.
Stafford and the Lions now down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Stafford on first down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to
He got 29 yards that time.
a gain of 29 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Golladay, but it'll be second down. To throw again. Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Stafford's pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Stafford. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run with Madison. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Madison. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun. McClure. And that is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Stafford now to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
To number 81. Out of bounds.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Golladay. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards, a first down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One last throw here for Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Today's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
today. From Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. You see Nick Foles coming out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, as he will be the one to lead this Bears offense.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. First carry now for David Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 14 carries, 62 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Now Foles. And that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd and 10, Foles. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. They got 29 yards that time. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Foles with a throw caught by the tight end, Komet. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Foles on the give to Montgomery. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now a run with Montgomery. Refusing to go down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal.
A 22-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught. Fighting for the pylon, but he will not get there. They mark him short of the goal line. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give to Madison. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings first down.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Second and 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings
From the gun, McClure. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The 4th down run successful. Now they'll look to pay it off on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
to Justin Jefferson.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Yeah, the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
Foles pass.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down. That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Foles going to get this into the hands of Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And he finds Montgomery complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Foles. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Foles. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Komet, the tight end. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Cole Komet in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Randy Bullock
set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McClure. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Madison, the ball carrier.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Alexander Madison.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Vikings.
They'll run it with Madison. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Viking ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
Alexander Madison.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, McClure. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Madison. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, McClure. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Below Nichols. Coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 10.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Ridley. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. to throw again. That's caught by Montgomery. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the 4th down. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Don't walk out here, man.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Another carry now for Madison. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Madison, the ball carrier.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's
from the gun. McClure firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
complete to
B.C. Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
So Foles and the Bears now trailing 17-10, 2:19 to play. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. He finds an opening past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Not easy for Nick Foles and the Bears now. 3rd and long after the sack. He'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Minnesota.
Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Zane Gonzalez.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now Foles. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That's good.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting.